I am so excited to show you this point. There's so many good things that you can use to help you win more singles matches. Now, this video is courtesy of Matt Lynn on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to his awesome channel. I've put his link in the description below. So let's watch the point and then we'll analyze it. All right, we've got Evan and Axel duking it out, UCLA versus Stanford. So the first thing you notice is this is a second serve. And even if you don't know that, you can tell because of where Axel is moving, right? He's moving inside the baseline on a second serve. And plus we can see the serve that Evan is hitting is a kick serve that's bouncing up high on Axel's backhand side. One thing that you'll notice with Axel is he has his left hand as a right-hander on the throat of the racket. You see, David Ferrer would do that. I'm not a fan of two-handers waiting to return serve with their non-hitting hand, if you will, their second hand on the throat of the racket. I would recommend for Axel to just have both hands on the grip. Super high-level player. I can't beat him, but my job isn't to beat him and his job isn't to beat me. My job would be to coach him and say, hey, be like Djokovic, have both hands on the grip. And it takes less movement, less variation, or less variables, fewer variables to handle a serve that comes to the backhand. So a great return of serve in singles is down the middle, and that's what you see with his return. There's not a lot on it. One of the benefits of getting that ball to kind of pop up on Axel because of a kick serve, there's not a lot on it, and you see Evan hit a cross-court backhand. Now, in this situation, Axel is in trouble. When he steps across and he makes this a closed stance, one of the difficult things from a closed stance in this position is to be able to get that ball back cross court enough that he's not out of position for the next shot. In this scenario, it would have been better. And again, it's easy for me to say that watching this video, but in this situation, it would have been better for Axel to use like a mogul stance, an open stance where he's hopping, where his last step would be to the left with his left foot. By making it such a closed stance, it is not easy for him to get that ball cross court. He tries to, but he can't. This is called a closed stance fallout. Any closed stance has to end up in an open stance. So he falls out of it with his back legs. You can see his left leg comes around, and that does allow him to turn his hips, but he can't get that ball cross court enough. And right here is where Evan is in complete control of the point. So Evan is moving around this ball to hit a forehand. He is in perfect position to either go inside out or inside in. Because of that, Axel freezes. Even though the court is open over here, he can't go over and get it. Like, meaning he can't start just moving over because of the ball being able to hit back behind him so well. With a forehand, he has no idea where this ball is going to go. If Axel could have gotten this ball cross court to Evan's backhand, he could have predicted easily that that ball is coming back cross court. But because Evan moved around this and now he's got a forehand, he can crush it, what's called inside in, which is a down the line shot when you run around your backhand to hit a forehand. And now Axel is in a ton of trouble. Now, one thing I want you to look at is as Axel moves to the side, watch his hand. He goes from his normal semi-Western forehand grip, and right there, he changes to more of a volley grip. And that allows him to hit what is called a squash shot. Now, he goes off the screen, but we can see his technique. We can see where his racket finishes down by his left knee. He's just chopping down the back of the ball, putting backspin on the ball, hoping to float the ball over the net. It's called a squash shot. Now, one last thing here. When you are in Evan's position and you crush a ball to the corner, and you know that you're going to get your opponent in trouble with that shot, you cannot stay at the baseline. You must immediately start going forward. There are 3 times to go to the net in tennis. Serve and volley, when your opponent is in trouble, and when you get a short ball. The serve and volley, most people know about. Short ball, yeah, sure, everyone knows on a short ball you attack. But are you going forward when you get your opponent in trouble? Here, Evan crushes the ball to the corner. Axel's in major trouble, and check out Evan coming forward. He's in because he's trying to rob Axel of time. If that ball goes over the net, he can rip it behind him as Axel goes this way. He can hit a little drop shot, and make the ball land short. When you get your opponent in trouble, you've got to move forward, and the chances of winning the point go way up. If you want to learn the exact same strategies that the pros are using to help them win more matches, then check out the Singles Playbook by Fuzzy Yellow Balls. Over 50 pages of strategy after strategy, all based on the style of opponent you play against. Simply put your phone or tablet up over the QR code, and up pops a short video from Will Hamilton over at Fuzzy Yellow Balls showing you how to use each strategy. To get it, simply use my link. It's in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. And if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, maybe you want to find a local league at your level, or you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for Play Your Court. And it's playyourcourt.com/2minute tennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. And click right here if you'd like to join me for a free live Zoom lesson, 90 minutes long. It's going to be the best forehand lesson you will ever take. Sign up for free. Grab the link. I hope to see you there. And if you use these strategies, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.